Welcome top news today. U.S. to ask Cuba to slash Washington diplomatic staff. The U.S. is expected to ask Cuba to slash its diplomatic staff in Washington by 2/3 to match staff reductions at the U.S. Embassy in Havana. The reductions are just the latest step in the rapidly unraveling US-Cuban relations that were restored in 2015 by former President Barack Obama. There was no immediate response from the Cuban government. For months, starting late last year, U.S. diplomats in Havana complained of incidents, often late at night in their homes or hotel rooms, that left them feeling ill. U.S. officials said they are convinced someone has been targeting the diplomats and they are investigating whether some type of sonic weapon could have been used in the attacks. Top Cuban officials, including Cuban President Raúl Castro, have denied any Cuban involvement in the incidents and allowed the FBI to travel to the island earlier in the summer to investigate. The FBI did not find any devices in the diplomats' homes or hotels where they were staying and are still investigating who was behind the attacks and the type of weapon that was used. In March, the U.S. asked 2 Cuban diplomats to leave the U.S. as a reciprocal measure after 2 U.S. diplomats injured in the attacks were unable to return to their posting. Last week, State Department officials said Cuba had failed to keep U.S. diplomats safe and the U.S. would reduce the embassy staff by 60%, suspending consular services. The expected staff reductions at the Cuban embassy in Washington would also likely impact the thousands of Cubans in the U.S. applying for Cuban passports to return to the island to visit family there.